A lot of people want to come to Canada. So for people to want to come to Canada, you should know that there is something that Canada is doing right. So you want to be part of those people that want to come down here. So quickly try to pursue your admission, pursue your visa, and come down to Canada and enjoy all of these benefits that I've mentioned in this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yemisi. If you're new here, hey, hi, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be giving you 10 reasons why you should study in Canada. I'm sure you guys have seen some of these videos flying around, but you already know that I'm not going to share any video if I don't have experience in it. For the new guys joining us on this channel, I create lifestyle videos and I also make videos about how to immigrate to Canada as a student, as an international student, because I know that I'm talking to international students here. Okay, so that's basically what I do on my channel, and you're going to love it in here. So please subscribe and also share this video to other people that you know that needs this kind of information. So guys, without further ado, let's quickly go into this video. The first point I have is that Canada is safe. Believe it or not, Canada is one of the safest countries in the world. You can Google it, you can check it out. Canada is one of the countries that you can live in and have your two eyes closed. There are no kidnappings, there are no insecurity issues, no terrorism anywhere. It's so safe to the extent that people actually walk at night. I'm not saying that it's good, because hey, you always have to watch your back, okay? I mean, for the past 2 months that I've been here, I've not heard about any form of, insecurity or terrorism. Canada is one of the safest country in the sense that this place, most houses do not have gates, yet you do not hear things about maybe like insecurity, kidnapping, or all those kind of societal problems. So that is the first point that I have. Canada is safe. It is safe for everyone, whether poor, whether wealthy, whether it's not the one that when you are wealthy you have to like enter your house and be scared before you enter your house. No, Canada is safe. The second point I have for you is quality education. Guys, Canada's education is one of the best and one of the most recognized in the world, and I can tell you that the education is of a quality standard, and that's why I say a lot of people migrating here to come and study here in Canada. Most of the schools in Canada have like really high ranking in the world, so people always come here to get access to good education, because I mean, education is key. Okay, so yeah, Canada prides in having one of the best education in the world. So that's another main reason to come to Canada. To be honest, if you want to have like good education, recognized certifications in the world, then Canada is one of the best places to be. The third one I have for you is that you can work while studying. So as a student here in Canada, you can always work while studying, either 20 hours during school periods or 40 hours during the break period, that's spring and summer break time. You can work and study while you're here in Canada. So that's how international students try to like pay some of their bills, help themselves for their monthly cost as an international student. So yes, you're entitled to work while you're studying here in Canada. I'm sure that some of these points you guys are already aware, but like I just want to like emphasize on it so you know the reasons why you see the influx of people in Canada, like students wanting to come to Canada as international students, is because they know that while they are studying, they can always work. Another point I have for you is equal rights and opportunity. To be honest, like anytime I think about this particular point, I always feel like wow, because coming from my home country, there are kind of some bias in the workplace or even in the society whereby the men are being favored more than the females, or the women being favored more than the guys. But here in Canada, everyone is the same, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, we are all one. And so in the workplace, you are given the same 20 hours as a man, or the same 40 hours as a man. Like there's no segregation or form of discrimination among people. Everyone has equal rights, equal opportunity. You can say, hey, I want to work as a welder. You can say, hey, I want to work as a plumber. You can say, hey, I want to work as a nanny. Like anything, whether you're a guy, whether you're a woman, you always have equal opportunity here in Canada. And that is one of the reasons why people really want to come here to Canada, because they know that there is no form of discrimination, like gender discrimination or like any form of discrimination whatsoever. Also, to a very, very large extent, unlike some other part of the world, because I mean, we've heard stories about people in other part of the world where racial discrimination is very high. I'm not saying that people are not racist here. I mean, from time to time, you tend to encounter some subtle racism, but I would say that in place of work, blacks different races can be working together in a place. Some of my colleagues are Indian, some are Mexicans, different part of the world coming together to work, and like the employers are not saying, hey, I don't want this particular country, or oh, I don't want this particular country. Once you have the necessary work experience that the employer needs, then yes, you're going to be qualified for the job. Another point I have for you is easy immigration. Guys, this one is something that I don't even really need to emphasize on. One of the major reasons why international students come to Canada is because they know that you can easily migrate here. So unlike some other countries whereby to migrate can be very difficult, Canada is one of the countries that you can migrate easily. They have like easy migration pathways whereby, you know, it just makes it easy for people to come down here to, you know, sojourn here, to work here, whether as a worker, like permanent resident, whether as a student. You have easy migration. I know some people will be saying Canada always rejects a lot of Africans or a lot of people from my country, like Nigeria and all of that, but I'll tell you that from one of my friends' experience, he's Ghanaian, but like he lived in Germany for about 3 years before he came down to Saskatoon, and he was telling me recently that when he was applying for his visa from Germany, all he needed to provide was his proof of fund, his admission letter, and he also filled the usual forms that we fill, the usual forms that we have, all those IMM forms that we have on the student visa application. That is all he did. Those are the 3 things he did. He didn't need to do so many explanation and all of that, and that just made me to know that Africans are the one that really have like difficulty in coming down here. To be honest, in other parts of the world, it is very, very easy to migrate down to Canada. Another point I have for you is quality of life. Guys, I cannot even emphasize on this enough. You have access to basic amenities, bus transit, you have access to light, you have access to, just name any basic amenity, you have access to them. Like, you know, it's not luxury here, it's a necessity, and people are given that right. It's like a right here, right to basic amenities, right to good roads, right to good transportation, right to quality life. Like, this is something that the government has taken as priority for their citizens, and that is another reason why you see Indians, you see Africans, you see people from different parts of the world coming down here to study, not because they, you know, they have so much money to come and spend here, but because they want to have access to that quality life that Canada is definitely going to be presenting to you. So that's another major reason why people come to Canada. People want to have access to all of these things, security, like the normal things that a government should provide for its citizens. Canada provides for its citizens. So yes, that's another major reason why you need to come to Canada to study as an international student. This particular point that I have for you, I know you people want to hear this one, and that is just the truth. If you study in Canada, you are entitled to postgraduate work permit. After your study here in Canada, you're entitled to a postgraduate work permit. And the postgraduate work permit actually depends. Some people are given 1 year, some people are given 3 years. So if you study for a 1-year course, then you're entitled to 1 year postgraduate work permit. But if you studied for 2 years, which most of the time master's program are 2 years, then you are entitled to 3 years postgraduate work permit. And that's a whole lot of time to like stay back here. That's just another way to make your money, like make all the money that you spent in schooling here in Canada. So yes, during that 1 year, during that 3 years, you can always make your money, like, you know, start working here, and you're so free. Like, it's a legitimate way of staying back to work. It's not as if you are trying to like hide or do any form of illegal way of staying back in Canada. Once you're done with your study, you're entitled to postgraduate work permits. That's another major reason why you have to come to Canada to study, especially now. Number 7 is affordable tuition. Believe it or not, Canada has one of the affordable tuitions in the world. And I say that because I know that when I was trying to apply to school here in Canada, I applied to some other countries and they were so expensive. I'm not going to be mentioning the name of the countries, but you know, countries that are paying pounds for study, countries that are paying euros, you know definitely that you're going to be paying way more than CAD. So if you look at that in that light, then you know that you're paying at a very, very low rate compared to these countries. Also, most of the master's program here in Canada, because most of the time people come here to do graduate studies, most of the master's program here in Canada are for 2 years. So at the end of the day, you are spreading your cost over 2 years. So, and within that period, I mean, you would have known your environment very well. You would have known so many things about Canada, and just, you know, easy migration, easy settlement, basically. So yeah, that's another reason why people come to Canada to study, because it has affordable tuition unlike most countries countries in the world. This particular tip I'm going to be sharing with you is also one of the most important reasons why you should come to Canada to study, and that is language. Canada has 2 languages. So Canada is a bilingual country. They speak English and they speak French. So if you know that you're a French speaking person, then you want to go to Quebec. Majority of the people there, they speak French. It's like a francophone province. But if you know that you want to speak English, then you come to other provinces like Saskatchewan, like Toronto, like Manitoba, like Vancouver and British Columbia. You can settle there well because you definitely understand what they're saying because they're speaking English like you. Unlike some other countries where you have to like learn their languages like Portuguese, like you have to learn like German, you know, different countries like that. But here, once you speak English, then you're good to go. Once you speak French, you're good to go. So that's like another asset, another important reason why you should come to Canada to study, because there are no language barriers. There is easy communication flow between you and the residents here in Canada. The 10th tip that I have for you is the permanent residence pathway. So you guys know, it's no news that once people come here to Canada, after some time you apply for permanent residence, and in the long run you become a citizen. So Canada has made that easy immigration process for you, so that when you come here to study, it's quite easy for you to settle back here. Take for instance, we have the express entry route that a lot of people partake in, whether you are here in Canada as an international student or over like outside as a foreigner. If you look at it very well, a lot of times people within get like the highest point, get picked first before the people outside, and that is because it is easier to get your permanent residence as an international student here in Canada. There is a particular route called the CSEC, Canadian Experience Class, whereby as soon as you're done with your study, you have your degree, you've worked for 1 year, you're automatically qualified for the Canadian Experience Class, and by the time the CRS score or the next draw is going to be out, you know for sure that you'll be part of them. Recently in April, the Canadian government decided to give out permanent residence to international students within Canada, like 40,000 international students, and within 2 days the 40,000 people here applied for it, and most likely they'll be getting their permanent residence, because of course if you are eligible, then you definitely have a permanent residence. So the reason why a lot of people come to Canada to study is because they know for sure that getting permanent residence will be very, very easy in here than when you're out there. This particular one is a bonus tip, and this tip is diversity. Canada houses different cultures, different races, different religions, different perspectives, different morals, different beliefs. So best believe that whatever you believe in, whatever moral, whatever race you are from, whatever ethnicity you are from, whatever religion that you believe in, you definitely meet your match here in Canada, because Canada is very diverse and they tend to accept different kind of people. So it's easy for you to settle in here, unlike when you go to some other part of the country whereby you don't really see your fellow country person there, your fellow citizen there. But here in Canada, best believe that even if you go to a province that you've never heard before, you will see someone that is from your country there. So that's another reason why people come to Canada. And I'm very sure that you know that Canada is a place that people want to come to. Like a lot of people want to come to Canada. So for people to want to come to Canada, you should know that there is something that Canada is doing right. So you want to be part of those people that want to come down here. So quickly try to, you know, pursue your admission, pursue your visa, and come down to Canada and enjoy all of these benefits that I've mentioned in this video. That's basically all I want to share for you in this video. I've gotten a lot of questions as to why Canada, why can't I go to other countries, you know, and I've put together all of these tips, all of these points on why you should come down to study in Canada, and I hope that they are useful for you. Please like this video so that I know that you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel for more educating content. Guys, I'm so sorry for the noise that you might be hearing in the background. There are some construction guys working in the background. So guys, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you'll be part of the first set of people to be notified, and you just have access to watch the video first. And okay, I've come to the end of this video, and as usual, I'll see you guys in my next one. Until then, bye.